Away we go. He's about to turn it on and really get going, you'd imagine. Or not. Okay, maybe it's the next one. I think we're on a slow lap attempt. That's alright. Let's pick up JohnJohn then. I've not seen a lot of JohnJohn racing in a while. Let's say, of course, obviously in 81. We do think he might have a bit of potential to challenge the likes of Björn, Exotic, Willow. Could be curb halfway through. JohnJohn's fastest lap is probably not going to be too quick. 39.7, of course. Just don't think that's the slow lap that some drivers can do. Feel like we should switch the AT1 and 2 tiers. See what happens. There we are. Bar to the line. That's a meaningful lap. 28.3 to give you a bit of a benchmark. What have we got coming around next? There is Ferrari on the outlap. That's deflated. I've got Ayahuasca. Oh, is Williams of that guy has got out of the way, but Ayahuasca has already invalidated the lap. Does look like he's giving it a good run at least. I think the Red Bulls could probably blame a mechanical failure because they're both going at a similar speed. Yeah, will Greg catch TD by the time he completes his lap? I think TD is about to roll over the line. JohnJohn's retired out. 3 minute 40.9 for TD. What's Greg got? What's he got in the locker here? 28.7 on the mediums. Decent lap. Was that a Williams? Was a Williams. That guy, what are you? Are you smoking? I can only assume he was off at a point there. With TD, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Honestly, you need a certain what's the word? Enthusiasm to commentate on this. What's Deflated doing? Weaving through all the cars there. I think trying to hurry them up. Oh no. What on earth is about to go on here, I wonder? Laps are probably going to be quicker than the out than the actual laps. 6 minutes 30. Oh dear. I think I would lose patience at that point. Meanwhile, we've got Ayahuasca on track with an attempt at a quick lap, and we've still got Steinos and Josh yet to set one. Ayahuasca just keeping it again. Keeping it between the lines. Doesn't need to... Oh, I was going to say doesn't need to do anything dramatic. He's decided he's going to go back end first at Spoon. Ooh, that McLaren's come round. Oh dear. Luckily it's Dom on an in-lap. Not that you'd tell.
I deflated JohnJohn.
Yeah. Deflated and JohnJohn. So we've got champion of NA, champion of
Oh,
AT1.
oh, that guy.
Oi.
Wow.
Okay.
Completely shunted.
Oh, okay. Where is the... Gosh, doesn't look like he's had much of a front wing. I was on with Steinos at that point there. I was looking at Josh, expecting something to have happened as well. I don't know. There we go. Josh, I think, is just obviously coasting round again, you know, making a nice relaxed lap of it. Cannot believe we have got to nearly the end of the session.
Shots did a 3-minute second sector.
Yeah. Yeah, again, that's... The thing is, him and Exotic was following him pretty much all the way round. And then Exotic broke rank when he saw Dom just ahead of him. And then just went herring off, and he ended up, I think, even ahead of Björn when the lap finished. But Björn started off a little bit earlier, of course.
We have a new guy here. The Mercedes.
A new guy.
The Mercedes
We do.
one.
We have Hausmann. Now, I've never seen Hausmann before. If anyone's seen Hausmann before, give me an idea.
He didn't do that lap with the arts, right?
TD, I do not know about the weather. Tell me about the weather. No, 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 the weather.
Sun in it.
And we've sat here and waited the full 18 minutes. I don't know why. But I suppose we've enjoyed it. Barbar very early on set the benchmark of a 28.3, and that stuck there, only closely challenged by Hausmann on the hard tyre in that Mercedes. And Greg on the mediums with a half decent lap of a 28.7. But from there, I think a lot of it was very, very safe. And from 11th downwards, it was very intentionally very, very safe. So, Chaz setting the slowest time of a 6 minute 32.4. So here we go. It is that guy to get proceedings going in Q2. The first meaningful qualifying session of this particular run. But here we go. Around Sebastian Vettel's B Hotel. And up through the S's.
Oh!
Oh, and up through the gravel.
Another mistake by him.
He's had a few, like I was saying, Q1, I don't know obviously how hard he was trying, of course, but he was definitely not on the track for quite a lot of that. I did see him sort of seem to spin off as Ayahuasca passed him on one run. A little bit of a... No, he's had a little bit of a weird time on this track. I don't know if he particularly likes Suzuka a lot.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky of a track. You love it,
I'll be honest,
or
I
you
don't
hate
think I'm
it?
going to do well this Sunday. TD invalidates at Degner. Let's follow Ayahuasca. How many laps does it take Ayahuasca to get one on the board? A lot of drivers pushing hard through Degner, and Ayahuasca not one to do that on this occasion. Decent run through the hairpin though. Spoon as well has also been problematic. So that guy of course does go fastest, but by default at the minute. Again, obviously a lot of this just keeping it between the lines, Ayahuasca. Nice and safe again. Still has a lot of energy in reserve as well.
Good lap by Barber.
Improvement Barbar, improvement by JohnJohn. Lovely. And 27.0 is probably where we're at there. Ayahuasca does get one on the board at a 29.1. And Chaz with a 27-1. Really starting to get himself going now. Houseman's about to start a lap. Who have we got on one? Bless whoever is in the background.
The other Mercedes, I think.
See, Steinos. Where is Steinos? Let's find him. Coming up to the Casio triangle, as it were. And across the line for third place. That's a good lap from Steinos.
Unlucky for him on Imola. Spun like on the 30th lap, I think.
Speaking of spun, I've just seen TD do a Kvyat. Or doing a Kvyat. It looks like he may have just done a Kvyat. He was... he was at the hairpin and had definitely been round. That's on the entry or before the entry. Let's see Greg finish off a lap here. Looks like he's possibly on for a decent one as well at 27.8. Seen some solid laps so far. See, of course, JohnJohn leading the way.
Strange.
I mean, this is what we wanted to see. This is really what we wanted to see. JohnJohn battling it out with our top three in this championship so far. Houseman's gone in a bit deep into the chicane. Oh, really kicking the back end out. Bit of a snap, I think, as he came around the final corner, but a 27.7 is a decent time, no less. Lovely. Let's jump on with him then. I think Greg's coming in. I think Chaz is going to come in as well. So, Bjorn it is. Let's get it going. This Haas really does need a good lap here. Say Bjorn, obviously second in the championship at the moment, 19 points off Exotic at the top. Definitely still got something to fight for at this stage, though. We've got, what is it, another 11 races after this still. So, plenty to fight for still. Again, real aggressive into the first part of Degner. Keeping it on track and hanging it up and around the hairpin.
Is with JohnJohn. They're really close. In the first sector.
He is right on it, is Bjorn. This is exactly what we want. JohnJohn and Chaz both retire out. Nice and smooth through 130R as we enter into the Casio triangle. Very, very narrow little braking zone that. And Bjorn to the line goes fastest at 26.8. First into 26s. Willow quickly follows in. Brilliant lap from Willow as well.
Oh, exotic. There's exotic, mate. Oh, it's 2/10 up on the first sector. He's flying.
Deflated across the line. Only good enough for 8th for Deflated. Let's follow Exotic now.
2/10 faster. Wow.
It's absolutely rapid, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's just something else.
Thinking now more than two. Sorry.
All guns blazing in Q3 is what I want to see between these guys. Oh,
what a lap.
Well. No sandbagging from Exotic. 26.5. There's good enough 3/10 daylight there between himself and Bjorn in second. As it is again, our top three in the standings in the championship are our top three in the quali standings at the minute. Can Josh break that party up? See what he's doing.
What are you watching? Sorry.
On with Josh at the moment. Coming around Spoon Curve now. Again, I'd say, seems to have used more energy than what Ayahuasca obviously did at this point in the lap. You know, so 110.4. Probably missed the apex slightly on the way into the Casio Triangle. Onto the line, Josh up to 4th. 26.9, let's say again, getting into 26 is going to be very, very solid. Only TD to set a lap so far. Oh yeah, just to go now with 3:45 left on the clock. Well, okay. Well, in that case, I'll expect to see you on Exotic's backside by the end of Q3. I'll see you more than safely through at the moment, I'd imagine. Let's see where Greg is. Does need a good lap here, does Greg? 27.8 at the moment, up to 90 or 27.3. Good improvement. Off again? Oh, backwards this time. It's that same corner again.
Yeah.
I think he's come off on the curb that time. There was definitely some tyre marks. He's really, really enjoying the gravel round there. That's all I'm going to say. To get himself away from a potential drop there. TD is on the lap at the minute, and he's the only one to have not set one so far. As the checkered flag drops. Greg has not made it to the line in time for another run, I don't think. Although I think he was in the pit anyway.
Dom invalidated, mate. Is a risk.
Oh. Big.
No, that guy invalidated another time.
Oh. Has he kept it on the track at least this time? No.
Ooh, deflated.
Of course he hasn't invalidated. He's not crashed this time though.
3/10 up.
Definitely needs those 3/10 and some. I'm on with TD at the minute. I think TD obviously is fighting for his life currently.
Even Barber invalidated. A lot of invalidation.
Short line through 130R. Kicks up plenty of marbles on the inside. And round to the line. TD only is good enough for 13th there. 27.7 really, obviously. Would have expected a bit more, I'd imagine. Dinos is left. Oh god. Deflated. What's he got?
Big
up to
lap.
4th. Big lap. He pulls it out of the bag just when he needs it most. 26.8 there. Nicely done. And all the rest are finished, bar that guy who is, well, effectively finished. So we lose at the end of this session. Ayahuasca and Barbar both in the Aston Martins. TD, that guy, and Houseman has left us there as well. So Willow very modestly saying he made a mistake on his lap as well, just in chat. Just spotted that, but of course, as we said, it's the 2 Aston Martins, Red Bull TD, that guy in the Williams who has had several excursions through the gravel in that session, and Houseman in the Mercedes. We're seeing him for the first time tonight. Exotic tops the time sheets. 28.5. Yep, again. 26.5, sorry. 26.8. Down to 4th. And like I say, Greg gets in by the skin of his teeth as well into Q3. Very hurt day in the office, honestly. It's just, yeah.
JohnJohn started.
I had not done much practice because it hurt. And after the race, it hurt even more. Here we go, down to business, back into AT1, of course. Q3 is upon us, and we are with JohnJohn as he starts to make his way around the track. Very, very solid sector 1. Let's say some drivers are just disconnected and are just coming back into the lobby. As JohnJohn makes his way up towards the hairpin. Very, very tough to get the power down out of there. Done very, very well so far in this lap. Bringing onto the exit curve. Or exit curve at spoon curve. Big time there. You're looking at the times thinking Sunday is going to be another long day. Yeah. Yeah, again, I haven't practiced this track. I do not like this track in the slightest. These guys press on with it anyway, though. Here's JohnJohn to the line. First run is a 26.4. Oh, he's been sandbagging. Brilliant lap from JohnJohn. Quicker than what we've seen from Exotic so far.
Is Exotic now? He's doing an outlap. I think the Mercedes.
Steinos next through. We've got 27.1, solid. Plated next through. And the Ferraris, of course, take provisional front row. Pending, of course, several other cars coming through, including Willow. Is gunning it all the way to the line. What has Willow got? Oh, 26.3.
Very good lap.
It's about to get very good. Chaz, I think, is next to the line. To third for 26.5.
The other mech.
Dom, the McLaren.
A little bit, yep.
It's just a bit wide there. I think 27.3 probably is not the best he could do. 26.6 for Josh there, just behind him.
You need to invite Greg if you can, mate.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Greg. Yes, let's. Wait, is he on PC?
Yeah, you can invite him on EA, mate. I think I have invited him.
Hey, don't say those technical words to me. I could just about press the go live button.
Oh, Exotic is not in a great lap.
Yeah, and sandbags firmly attached, I'd imagine, at the minute.
Wow.
26.7. How are we saying that's a bad lap?
If we did that lap on Usoft, I quit the league. I'm saying this.
I'm an idiot. If you've got Greg added, can you try?
Yeah, I invited him.
Oh, nice one. Nice bankers. Me when I walk into Barclays. And there is Björn, 26.5. So we are McLaren from Ferrari, from Alfa Romeo, from the two Hasses. And Exotic not with the time on the board that we would have expected of him so far. We've got 4.5 minutes left to go in the session. Ooh. There we go. So, Greg off to start the lap. I say, coming round turns 1 and 2, the B Hotel. Up through the S's here, looking to attack it in a slightly better manner than what that guy was doing in qualifying 2. Does look a bit safer. Great to watch a car go through there. It's not great to thread a car through there. He's managing a fairly rapid lap at the moment as Greg takes second gear through the hairpin, presumably for rotation. And that's just taking an extra gear down through Spoon as well. A lot of drivers we've seen have taken 6th through there.
Oh wow!
What? Wow.
No, I'm looking at the sector time.
There's Greg. He's propping up the pack at the moment on what is likely to be his only run of this qualifying session.
Who's the first one starting? Oh, JohnJohn.
JohnJohn again. JohnJohn does like to get himself sorted early and without too much chaos. That is something we do know about him. Oh, Dom, what have you done?
No, it's a game bug, 100%, mate. I'm looking right at it.
He has managed to just illegally block somebody on an outlap. Good
Yeah,
game, Cody's. Good game.
What a shame.
Well done, EA.
I was watching, it was like 2 tenths behind.
He's down swimming with the Aston Martins at the minute then. Is Dom. Through no fault of his own, it has to be said.
Ooh.
John. Apparently on a very, very good one.
He's 1 tenth slower than... No, he's faster. I'm sorry.
Certainly a bit rapid.
21 thousandths.
I mean, any JohnJohn lap is a very good one in my eyes, but that's just my level of racing. Okay.
I'll look at Exotic.
There he is.
Oh, Exotic is flying.
Down. JohnJohn's down through 2 sectors.
Oh, Björn.
Björn's retired. Oh, I think Björn's actually come off there.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Yeah,
he's in the
Björn's
wall.
in the wall. I think Dom has also been in the wall. Dom is in the wall at Degner. We've got walls here, there, and everywhere. You know, if we had any more walls, we'd be an ice cream company.
Oh, John finished the lap at the inside.
So yeah, JohnJohn's slight, improvement. Willow hasn't improved, but still remains on provisional pole.
Yeah, it's going to be at risk. Exotic is improving a lot. Oh, 5 tenths. 5
Steiner's popped himself up to 7th.
Good lap by
Exotic them.
100% pole. Yep.
Yep. Oh. Madness.
He's too fast.
Madness.
Chas is coming? No, he's a slow lap.
No, he's not. He's putting it through the line. Up to 4th, but he was a couple of tenths down, in all fairness. DeflatedWee comes through to finish his session.
He was 15 seconds slower than his lap.
And there is Josh up to 3rd. He's jumped JohnJohn.
Good job by him.
Oh, brilliant lap from Josh. Like I say, it could have been worse in terms of in terms of obviously Björn's crash for the Haas team there, but Exotic, of course, does take pole. No telling, of course, what Bjorn would have done because he went off so early in the lap. Exotic, as I say, takes pole again. From Willow, from Josh, from JohnJohn. Bjorn will definitely be in and around the fight. This is going to be a fun one in 5 minutes' time. Oh, Exotic would have been beaten by Willow if he hadn't made an error. He was a 10th up going through Spoon. Oh. That's Bjorn obviously still 6th despite the crashing in terms of the standings there.
Wow, wow. Do you remember?
Yeah, oh yes, TD updated on the weather earlier. He said it's a chance that it will be full wet into dry, but by the looks of this, I don't know whether you might get away with a set of inters. Were they saying they can start dries? What? Well, I'd love to know your delta on that. DM me your delta.
If someone goes out with the right
advantage. The game, no! Oh no!
What?
The game will not let them go into.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, we're about to have a chaos show.
No, 100% restart.
Very damp. Here we go. So the dry tyre Grand Prix gets going. 5 red lights in Suzuka, and away we go. For the most careful race start you may see in your life. Exotic's got away well. Willow is about to get taken by JohnJohn. Bjorn is up already. Steinos and Chaz exchanging places further through the field there, as do see a couple of people hitting curbs there. A little bit of wheel banging through the S's, but everyone seems to be relatively well through. Hausman's had a good start, up to 8th. And JohnJohn, as I say, up to 3rd there. Barbar and TD. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of cars side by side as we approach Degner. And second Degner as well. All line is turned through there. Very, very well behaved AT1. Well done. Oh, we have got a few Muppets on hards as well. Well, how glorious is that? One of them.
Some people are trying to overtake each other. Good job.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously anyone on a soft tyre is going to stand such a great chance in this. But I fancy you might see an intermediate in a few moments' time, surely. Barbar up to 10th there. Not bad, starting from the depths, as it were there. 13th up to 10th so far.
Oh, Exotic is beating? No one is beating.
Oh, that was an overtake there. Ayahuasca just took Dom down the inside of the chicane. Chaz is in.
We need to see if he gains something.
Chaz applies some intermediates. Here goes. Pulls the trigger on lap 1. As that guy has ended up off.
The same spot.
But this time, no, it is just before actually.
Ah, you're right.
Inside of turn 2 that time. Yeah, Exotic's pulling away, and it's all happened just behind him. Rather bizarrely. Dom and Ayahuasca are having fun again. Them two have been cut adrift a little bit, I think, with their own fight.
Let's see if Chaz is gaining.
It's Jakob in chat. Hello, Jakob.
Oh, wow.
Chaz has gained hugely, but I don't know if that's got anything to do with that guy.
We need to see the second sector, I think.
I think intermediate could be the play. And Chaz could have thrown him hat in the ring for a win by going so early on it. Oh, Exotic! Oh! really clinging on as he entered the Casio triangle. He stays out though. No others seeming to take the pit lane option at the minute. JohnJohn goes for fastest lap, but I'm surprised Exotic didn't lose more time than that. DRS is online as well.
Oh, just gained 1 second in the second sector to Exotic. I think the Inters are a little bit faster.
I think it's a very, very good play from Chaz.
Yeah,
he's going to be rolling up to the back of that guy.
Nah, 100% Inters, I think. Did he get the fastest lap?
JohnJohn got it so far, I thought. I don't know if that was then. Hang on. How can you put fastest lap on? There we are. Yeah, JohnJohn still got it.
Yeah, because he did it.
At the minute, but he hasn't fully done 1 lap, has he?
Yeah, because he did the pit stop. So his sector was not good. Oh wow!
Deflated trailing Josh, and we've got JohnJohn on the back of Willow as well.
1 second faster.
They started to bring Exotic in a little bit as well. Into the DRS zone. Into the DRS time.
The problem for
everything went well for Jakob there, by the way. Hope you're resting up. Get you back for the next one, hopefully.
The problem for Chaz is he needs to hope that the rain doesn't stop now. The rain is going to be the main problem for him.
I mean, it doesn't look like there is much rain falling. It is very light. It's still coming down, but...
Yeah, I think maybe Exotic is doing the right strategy. Everyone on track is doing the right strategy, I think.
Everyone's just doing their own thing, and we love them for it. As that guy, I think, is, well, he's off to see Sebastian Vettel's B Hotel again.
Oh, JohnJohn is close.
Is really reeling these in. Here goes. This is.
Wow, man. He in like 6th place.
Started 11th up to 5th. He's done very well off the start as Hausman.
And he has
as far as even first in sight. I think Exotic's made an error there.
Oh, he lost 4 tenths, so I think he did.
A hefty amount of time.
And now he's gaining.
Low wings. No, can't even put it down to that.
Now, this is going to be really good.
It's about to get very juicy. We've got a line of 4, line of 5, 6, you know. DRS train on everyone down to, where are we? Everyone down to 10th.
I think maybe...
Oh, Willow is having a look.
I think maybe the guys with the DRS needs to team up for Chaz.
Honestly, I think Chaz might end up being the unstoppable force in a minute.
No, he's going to get...
way to go before he gets to Dom as well, but like, if he can get to Dom before the rain stops, he could be well within, you know, well in with a chance.
Good job on the track limits. Not a lot of them.
Well,
last week, Chelsea...
I'd be obliged to agree.
32 seconds.
27 of that was track limits, okay.
How did they...
The other 5 was speeding.
Were you disqualified or not?
No, I wasn't. Oh, Chaz! Oh! He's gone for the big inside of on ayahuasca at the hairpin. He's ended up trying to slide his way down there. Hasn't made it and has ended up on the grass. Is Hausman having a look at Björn there? A good move by Hausman to take him up to 4th place.
Wow, Hausman. Good job by him. And he has
Very
DRS,
good.
I
don't know
think.
how long this is going to last. No, he hasn't got DRS. It's Bjorn's, I think.
No, no one has DRS. Oh,
No, I assume he's dumped battery though, and there is Willow through on exotic.
Ooh. And Willow is gaining.
Say exotic, I feel like might have just had a few, a few errors.
5/10. And Chaz has got use.
Chaz on ayahuasca gets the move done eventually.
Oh, exotic made an error. Lost. Oh wow. He's struggling a lot.
I do feel like he's about to go backwards very quickly. I feel like we might see a cold camper train from last week. It'll be about just dumping the battery on the straights, I think, for exotic, really.
Yeah, he needs to, because JohnJohn is going to get 100% DRS.
He's very close. I think he might have even dropped out of DRS there, nearly. He was just within.
No, he has DRS. He has
possibly. Yeah.
Yep.
Just.
Oh, wow.
This is shocking, really. Like I say, we were not expecting exotic to go backwards in the race.
It's strange because exotic is as medium, so even more traction than Willow, but Willow is doing really good with this condition.
It's almost like he's practiced it.
Yeah, I've got a feeling too.
Just
but
a damp race on slick tyres. Good stuff from Willow. Like I say, he is just building and building.
Yeah, he gains
not
like
going over the top.
He gains 110 every corner.
Yeah, impressive stuff. Redemption, of course, he's looking for after last week. Yes, breaks the second to exotic there. So he could well have rid of that Red Bull by the end of this lap, but I think again exotic might well be dumping battery.
We can't even see if exotic has lower battery because it's raining. So, but wow. Has he got DRS? Yep.
DRS he was still in. Yeah, let's say I think he threw a lot of energy at that, if I'm honest. Can't imagine the exit from Willow was too terrible from Spoon. He seemed to gain a lot of time, and he seems to be gaining quite a lot of time again on Willow all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's a strange exotic. He gains, then he loses a lot.
Got a bit of an ebb and a flow to it at the moment up the front. A lot of these guys, the rest of them are just sort of line astern, really. I think Chaz isn't making a huge amount of progress anymore. The rain, if there is any rain falling, it is very, very light. I'm not even convinced there is any. Oh, there is a bits and pieces.
Yeah, but wow, strange race.
It's weird at the moment. Like I say, I thought that call from Chaz potentially could have been a race-winning one, but he's not really made a massive inroad into the advantage of those ahead of him.
Yeah, but Chaz lost like 5 seconds with the contact with Ayahuasca.
Like I say, he did end up, of course, sat behind Ayahuasca a little bit longer than what he thought as well, with that failed move down the inside.
Oh, TD's in the wall.
It's not.
It's a safety.
Oh, TD's off. TD's out. And that is a really, really bizarre place to go off. You can see where that car ended up.
Oh, exotic in! Exotic in!
It's a good time to do it, of course. I think for a medium runner, that
Willow.
you have to do. Willow really holding on. Chaz, oh, he's been pushing too hard. Now, Chaz does not think he's made a mistake. Chaz has stayed out on the inters. Greg is on a set of softs. The rest have fitted hards or mediums. Josh, of course, coming in early as well. He'd be doing really well to get mediums to the end of the race here. Oh, Josh! I don't think he'll have to worry. Speeding under VSC and he's gone. It's a drive-through penalty. It definitely looks drier though on board. I think Chaz could be in trouble now. That is dried up big time. And this is played so beautifully to Exotic here.
Yeah, he can do 100% with 70 laps with the horse.
Absolutely, like I say, he's got no worries, I think, doing 18, 19 on those. And obviously, the reduced cost pit stop over Willow is a huge advantage. I think, like I say, that is a big,
now Willow is going
moment.
to lose the P1.
He's about to lose it to JohnJohn. Yes, you're right, and he's got him. JohnJohn around the outside of turn 1.
They need to work absolutely with together.
They cannot afford to lose time. They cannot afford to lose a lot of time at all.
This is going to be really close because overcut is really good.
Josh has come back in. Well, drive through, yeah.
Yeah. The undercut is... Oh, Hausman. The undercut is good, but even the overcut, you're going to gain like 3 seconds a lap when you box. Plus, Willow is going to be on the medium, so even better.
Yeah, I feel like obviously Willow coming in on the medium's good, but obviously with the offset, there's a chance that could work. But equally, I don't think that I don't think I see any other outcome unless there's another safety car than Exotic winning this race now. So I think just the pitting under the VSC, I think even where whenever Willow pits, he would have a hell of a job on to catch him when the pit stop has lost you half the time that it usually would. The yellow out in sector 2 there, I think just a brief one.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Oh, it's Barber, no, it's Ayahuasca. Barber is getting past Chaz. Chaz is in reverse gear. He needs to get those intermediates off.
Oh, wow.
Exotic the fastest lap there. Chaz is struggling to keep it on the island at the minute. I think that is just about race over.
Wow, Exotic is 1.2 seconds faster.
Drifting into the pits again. There's Chaz there. It'll be interesting to see whether he carries on here. Willow does have the lead back. Yeah, set of hards for Chaz. Puts on the set that he started on.
Oh,
Of course, because he's run a wet tyre now, he doesn't need to worry about any other ones, but... I think Exotic, as I say, could put these away very quickly without another safety car happening.
Like
John, another time penalty.
JohnJohn could have reacted, but it's too late now.
Ooh, got deflated and that guy going side by side as we come up to 130R. I'm just going to track this. And all that guy hanging it on.
Good move.
Sorry, JohnJohn, I've missed your move for the lead again.
No, they're switching. They're doing the restraint. Oh, deflated.
Bjorn's in pits. Good 11 lap stint on those softs, and Greg with the fastest lap. Deflated. Diving to the inside of turn 1 on that guy as that battle rages on. Gets it done now, does DeflatedWee.
That guy wanted to do Leclerc on Russell.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my word. Really looks like that guy could be under big threat as well from behind now.
Yeah, he lost DRS. Ah,
Greg
yes,
is
11 laps.
crawling all over the back of him. I fancy Greg might even get him down to Spoon here. If not Spoon, then 130R is definitely going to get him on traction alone. That guy again struggling to keep it on the island. Exotic and Dom close together. Let's just see whether that guy can hold off Greg. JohnJohn and Willow have changed places again.
Oh, Dom is defending.
He's losing a lot of time. Dom is defending, but to no avail. Willow's teammate, sorry, Dom, really with no answer to what Exotic has just produced there. Willow and co, I think, are going to rely more and more on someone like Steinos being able to defend from Exotic. Obviously, in terms of the team game, as the fastest laps start to tumble now, in terms of the team game, I think it's in Steinos' best interest to defend, to try and protect Hausman.
Window is really close. I think lap 16, 15. Window is
well,
11 seconds behind.
Let's see. And Willow has got JohnJohn for company again. I'm going to try and catch one of these moves for the lead. It's an easy slipstream move. And to say, without too much thought, JohnJohn back into the lead of this race in AT1. And I'm going to look down the order here, because that guy has still got Greg and Barbar behind him, but no longer. I think he could be taken by both here. Barbar might even send it on Greg. I think that was the intent, but just not enough straight line speed for Barbar to force a move through for 8th. But that guy struggling big time on those hard tyres. That is our move there. That guy loses 2 positions in the same straight. Really, in terms of battles, all you've got is JohnJohn, Willow, and those guys. Sector 1, that is Chaz off.
Spun.
Spun at that guy corner. Back to the front now, because Willow, I think, is going to have another chance to retake the lead, and they are using their, using their toes and their DRS as well. I think these guys just trading places almost every lap. But Willow is not going to get close to him this time, though.
Did he open DRS or not?
I don't know. Actually, come to think of it, Hausman and Steinos are both in. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, that is awful. Lads, Steinos, use your brain.
No, this was on Steinos, like, Houseman was 2 seconds ahead.
That's far too close for a double stack on this game.
I don't know. I think JohnJohn is going to box this lap. Willow, I think, the lap later.
Yeah, I think Willow. I don't think he can afford to react to JohnJohn. That's the problem with the difference in the compounds. I think if he reacts to him, it could be bad. I think Chaz is about to end it all. To be fair to him, he has missed the pit marker board on his way in. But yes, he has retired.
Let's see if JohnJohn box. I think he's going.
Right on board with Willow. What's he going to do?
No.
Stays out.
No, it's not.
Yeah, JohnJohn just keeps going. Maybe they're both looking for a soft.
Nah, I think it's a glitch. Like, Willow didn't open the DRS again. Nah, it has to be a glitch. Willow didn't open the DRS.
Visual.
Yeah, I hope so. Exotic isn't really gaining a lot. He's gaining like 1/10.
Yeah, no, it's. I think really it started to level out a little bit now for Exotic. Obviously, it's not going to be a dramatic increase, but he's still going to be a good 10 seconds ahead of these guys when they come in.
They'll need to be 1 second faster.
Even.
If someone...
I think really their Hail Mary move is to hang it out for a soft. I think that's their move.
If they're going to do like... they're going to box and put JohnJohn... no, JohnJohn needs to put soft.
I think both of them need softs to stand a chance.
Maybe Willow can put the mediums, because the mediums are 100% faster the last 3 laps. Uterbot in.
Both of them in.
JohnJohn is going to put the soft. Yep, softs for JohnJohn, even for Willow.
Yeah. I'd imagine Willow's got to do the same. Yep, both of them for a set of softs.
Let's see.
Exotic comes through and takes the lead.
Yeah, but softs.
Dom into second as well, having not pitted yet.
Oh no, Greg.
Oh, Deflated's beating them both out.
Oh.
Greg is into the pits now. What did he do?
Yeah, he gone off. Wow, unlucky for Greg. Again, another mistake. Ah.
Let's see, both Mercedes and Haas have swapped places as well, by the way. So 7, 8, 9, and 10 Haas. Oh yeah, were Haas, Mercedes, and now have become Mercedes, Haas.
It's wow, they're gaining 3/10 every corner.
Deflated's just let JohnJohn by.
Oh no!
And he is going to defend from Willow for his life. He's going for that tack.
Oh. Ah, Willow.
It is teammate OP.
Oh, and Willow passed.
Yeah, no, it's not teammate OP.
Then...
That's a bit of a stretch.
No, only Chelsea, Las Vegas.
It did not cost him a second. That's that I can tell you. Oh, Houseman's looking at the back of Barbar at 130R as well. He is practically pushing Barbar through 130R.
Oh, they gained 3 seconds.
The Casio triangle. Got that done there. Nice move. Dom is in.
Now they're gaining
And
a lot.
Willow.
3 seconds. Wow.
They are really cutting the gap. Keep this going. Keep this going, and this could be a spicy end to the race. Dom pits from second, comes out in 10th. And that's how close your pack is.
1 second's gain.
And that's through a sector, just over a sector. I think Exotic is probably about to drop a chocolate log.
Yeah, but the problem for the softs, like in 3 laps, 4 laps, they're going to be really slow.
I think obviously with, well, some of these guys have got them 11 laps on that first stint. That's probably what's convinced them.
1.3.
And obviously they're not going to be pulling them in at, like, 3 seconds a lap or anything like that still, even after, obviously after the wear. But it's still going to be an advantage probably up to about, about lap 25.
No, I think they're going to be faster because they have 8 laps younger tires, but...
There goes JohnJohn.
They start this lap at 6 seconds. Let's see where they end up.
And they are reeling him in. Let's say the soft was definitely the way to go. And at the moment, these are the closest drivers on track. Let's just have a quick update on penalties. 3 seconds for each driver who is on penalty at the moment. So Hausman at the moment is looking at a drop down to about 8th, so 7th. 6th if he's lucky.
We need to consider even the track limits, maybe.
Yeah, no, it's depending on sort of how what warnings people have got, obviously.
Can I say like was a warning or not, or no?
You can see every individual warning on Race Director.
No, if I can say it or not. I think I cannot.
Oh, I don't know actually. Yeah, I don't know because you can't get that information in Race Engineer, so I wouldn't bother.
Nah, I'll shut up.
You can't say how many in person. There you go.
Yeah, but it's not that great.
Okay. No, it's fine. So,
okay.
John, at the moment, obviously, still holding on to that second place. I don't know whether it's potentially that Willow is just going to back off and let the pace do the talking against Exotic at the moment. But again, it's another good 2.5 seconds that they pulled last lap.
Eight laps remaining.
These two are going to get him and some at this pace.
Think we're going to see chicken DRS.
Yeah, that's my favourite dish at KFC, the chicken DRS.
We need to consider even ERS. Like, did JohnJohn and Willow use a lot? Maybe only JohnJohn, maybe only Willow used a lot of DRS.
Depends if either are defending, really. We've got Dom on Josh now happening. To the outside of 130R, and Dom does leave him room, but Josh still unable to defend that, really, on some slightly slowly aged mediums now. And like I say, it's just sort of starting really to just sort of peter out a little bit, this, but they are chasing Exotic, and you can see him on the shot. You can see the back of that Red Bull now.
Last 5 laps are going to be really, really good. Not for Exotic, but for the others.
It would be extraordinary if Exotic were to win this. Any
No.
chance of getting Greg back in? So this is going to be huge for these two. Just keep reeling him in. This will make it very, very interesting indeed. JohnJohn, Willow, and Exotic. RedDragan, can you invite Greg back?
Yeah, I've invited him.
Nice. Okay, let's he's back in.
Let's
JohnJohn
see.
and Willow, 1.2 seconds between JohnJohn and Exotic. Next DRS zone, barring any mishaps. That is when you'll see these guys being able to tussle together. We also have Hausman approaching DeflatedWee as well, at a fair old rate of knots, the 7-lap-old medium tyre. Reeling in DeflatedWee and the Ferrari there. But we are in a 3-way DRS train at the very beginning, or at the very top of the leaderboard at the moment.
They gain a lot in the second sector.
This is 5/10 split between Exotic and JohnJohn, and a further 5/10 from JohnJohn to Willow. Is there a move on here? You have to wonder. JohnJohn has been fending off Willow, and he slipstreams Exotic to take the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix. Willow not really in the picture at all there. Oh, Greg's bot has had a stupid. Look at those tyres. I know it's a Ferrari engine, but I didn't know it came with Ferrari strategy.
Nah.
It was once upon a time a Ferrari engine, wasn't it?
It's not been a great night for the game, to be honest.
No. That I can agree on. So, Deflated still trying to cling on to Hausman. I wonder whether he'll be able to keep that 3 seconds or not. And Willow, I think surely has got Exotic lined up in the DRS zone. Although Exotic will have the DRS as well. Willow looks like he is hanging onto the back of that Red Bull. Lining a move up. Will he try and send one, do we think? Not particularly gaining on the straight, of course. Again with DRS in play. The grip element of things where he will gain so much more time. Deflated retakes the position from Hausman there. Josh is into the pits. I'm going to assume he's going to have a go at fastest lap on those fresh set of soft tyres for him. Should have really held out the hard tyres. Willow goes sideways. Through the hairpin. It's a struggle to get the power down out of there, and he's experienced that struggle at the worst possible moment. Suddenly getting very, very bright around the Suzuka circuit. So, we are nearing the conclusion of this race.
Greg was like 31 seconds behind Josh. Now he's 22. I was watching the gap. I think something has happened to Josh because, wow.
Oh no.
9 seconds lost in like 4 seconds.
Hmm. Could have just been that he came out of the pits.
Ah, you're right. Oh, my fault. Yeah, but he didn't say like box, so I wasn't thinking
No.
about it.
Or some slightly chilly tyres, maybe. Not for 8 seconds, though.
Yeah, Josh had the drive-through. Wow.
Yeah, I suppose that really did wreck his race a bit.
Yeah, he
A
was
bit happy under
before.
safety car, under VSC. Will Björn have a go at Hausman here at the hairpin? Something to think about it, I think, but really hanging off at the back of him. Hausman's definitely had a good reserving race in here. I'd say he's started well, but Björn has eventually taken him.
It's very strange to see like TRs going that fast.
Yeah, no. It's,
Even Exotic is still with JohnJohn laps. Yeah, Willow is now doing
I
it.
mean, Willow, this could be the one. Goes to the outside, Exotic squeezes him side by side. Through turn
Switch
one,
back.
Willow does back out and goes for the switch. And Exotic fends him off again. Willow just looked like he had the better line to run through there, but Exotic has somehow managed to close the space.
Yeah, because he wanted to do the DRS check on JohnJohn.
He wanted to have a go, but that could
Ooh,
be his
tackle
chance
him
of a
instead.
win completely gone. Exotic shaking the tail feather of that Red Bull. Josh,
Ooh,
of course, takes
JohnJohn.
his fastest lap.
Now JohnJohn needs to push for the DRS.
Does, certainly. I think he's pushing very, very well for it as well.
Oh, I think we missed something with Houseman because yeah, he lost.
Oh, yes, he
a
has
lot.
gone backwards big time, isn't he?
What? Wow! What is happening to him? That's like P5 one lap ago.
Yeah, I know Björn got him, but that's a lot of time gone. Here we go. Has Willow got one more push towards second place left in him? Will he be able to potentially challenge JohnJohn further around this lap? I don't think so, but it's going to be Willow on Exotic side by side again. Willow to the outside, sliding around the outside of turn one, and that is where his opportunity goes. JohnJohn really has been brought in by that as well. Exotic taking a very good line.
Oh, Willow is flashing.
Yeah, so to say he's that was one of his last chances, you have to fancy. So you could see why he was why he'd be flashing there. It looks like the no assist champion JohnJohn is about to show the 81 gang how it is done. So, great race. JohnJohn, of course, let's say, being measured in his strategy.
Oh, I think he's
Stayed on
not
the mediums.
finished with Willow and Exotic.
Could be close. I think Exotic, of course, you would think would cover all of the right lines between now and then. And obviously, while we will be talking about these two while they finish the race, it is JohnJohn who takes the win. The no assist champion wins in a T1. Leads home Exotic and JohnJohn. Oh, and Willow, sorry. JohnJohn's teammate Deflated for the night there in 4th. Björn in 5th with a decent recovery. Steinos up to 6th. Barbar in 7th. We're waiting Dom, who will finish on track in 8th. Hausman, who appears to have gone backwards in the last lap and a bit of this. In 9th. Josh takes that on their track limits penalties, on their unserved penalties there, so takes 2 points with Hausman getting 1.
What?
That guy 11th.
Hausman. What?
Greg
What
will
has
see his home
happened
in
to
12th.
Hausman?
I'd fancy that was in AI.
Yeah,
It did
100%.
look like he was possibly slightly ghosted when he came across the line, and when Josh piled in behind him. But no, that is what is a very, very good race for the top 3, of course. And while Buren, of course, does lose ground in the championship fight, he, well, still has got a long, long way to go as well, and it was a good result for him to get 5th. But again, it's all about JohnJohn. I've said this, I'm sure I've said this before on No Assist. Saying it again in AT1. JohnJohn takes the win. JohnJohn takes the plaudits. And again, JohnJohn is showing a tier that is not his own. Exactly how to win.
He had no fuel, mate.
Oh, fuel. Okay, that would explain it.
Yeah.
So there we go then. But it's JohnJohn from Exotic from Willow as a top 3. And at the end of this Japanese Grand Prix, DeflatedWee in 4th. See a landslide away from where Willow was. And Buren in 5th, Steinos Reeks in 6th, Barbar in 7th, Dom in 8th, Josh in 9th, and Hausman on that low fuel run, rounding out the top 10. That guy has obviously finished 11th, spent more time in qualifying getting acquainted with the gravel. Greg 12th, Niall Hasker 13th, with TD and Chaz are retirees for the race.
Big gap for the championship now. 27 points.
I mean, it's one of those where the only way it could have gone better for Exotic is if he'd have won it. That's the only thing that could have been better. He's led home every other rival he had again.
Nah, he did the best that he could do. 100%.
Absolutely. And oh my goodness, it is going to be fun next week.
Let's not talk about the last season 81 race.
No, we don't talk about that. We're just hoping for a result that stands.
I hope Exotic doesn't smash my race record, to be honest, but...
I think you may be under pressure.
A little bit.
This next race can do some very, very funny things. It is a race in the streets of Monaco.
Wow.
This time next week. Sponsored, of course, by Goldilocks and Rids as well, I must add. This is a little pre-plug in there.
Always great.
As I say, we've of course got AT2 to finish the week off this Sunday the 3rd. 7:30 again, so we'll see you all for that one. We'll see you back next Thursday the 7th to the race around Monaco with some prizes up for grabs.